Hello everyone, myself Himanshu Pandey, and in this presentation I am going to present the law of demand. So we are going to have a look on the introductions, brief explanation about the law of demand and few benefits and limitations, and of course the uses of law of demand and few examples. So let's get started. The introduction part. The law of demand, which was introduced by Professor Alfred Marshall in his book Principle of Economic, which was published in 1819. The law explains the functional relationship between the price and quantity demanded. But what does it mean? So let's try to understand what does it mean. As you can see on the screen, which is divided into two parts. On the left hand side, when you can see the price is low, the demand is high. At the same point of time, on the right side, when the price is high, then demand is low. So this was the functional relationship between the price and the quantity demanded, which was introduced by Professor Alfred Marshall. So let's take an example and we'll try to understand that how law of demand works. So let's take an example of chocolate making company. You can see on the screen, when the price of the Cadbury is 5, then demand is all-time high on the 400 quantity. When price increases to 10, then demand decreases to 300. When price increases to 15 rupees, then demand decreases to 200 quantity. And when price goes to all-time high on 20 rupees per quantity, then demand decreases to all-time low is 100 quantity. So this is the functional relationship between the price and the quantity, and this is exactly way that how law of demand works in the market. But law of demand cannot apply everywhere, hence there are few limitations of it. So let's take one by one and we'll try to understand the limitations of law of demand. So the first limitation of law of demand is a given goods. Given goods is a cheaper variety of goods, such as the low quality of rice, low quality of wheat, etc. Given goods are a low variety of goods whose demand does not raise even if the price is falling. At the same point of time, demand also starts falling just because of its quality. So given goods is the first limitation of law of demand. So the second limitation of law of demand is a prestige goods. Prestige goods come with a prestige value, for example gold, diamond, etc. And it is also a symbol of status. Rich people buy more of it even if the price is high. And the third limitation of law of demand is a future price expectations. In the study of law of demand, it considered that an individual does not have any future expectation of price low or high. It may cause to low demand or high demand of the product. So these were the limitations of law of demand. Now we'll move to the uses of law of demand. So first we will see the uses of law of demand as the company point of view. So companies use the law of demand to set the price of the product, and they determine the quantity of the product after the launching the product. So, and at the same point of time, we will see the uses of law of demand as a consumer. So consumer use the law of demand to decide the number of quantity to buy the product or number of product to buy. So this was the uses of law of demand from both point of view, from your companies and from individuals. And this was the last slides of the presentations. So here I would like to end my presentation. Thank you so much.